I just want to ask you guys, what was the worst day you had? As in, yung kumbaga, that day walang nangyaring maganda sa inyo. We all have those bad days, right? And we're like, why is it happening to me? But it does happen. It's kind of related to my message to you. I want to quote first from the verse in the Bible. It's in Romans 12 verse 6. It says, having then gifts differing according to the grace that is given to us, let us use them. Okay. I'm going to read to you something. Not long ago, I was having a bad day. It was one of those days when I felt like nothing I did was right and nothing I did mattered. I must admit, for the most part, these feelings were self-inflicted, which is true. I was making myself feel this way. I thought of all the people around me who were doing huge things for God, and I tricked myself into believing that because I wasn't doing all the same things that they were doing, I was doing nothing. That same day, I was surfing the internet and came across this quote. Remember this quote, guys. Everyone is a genius. But if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will spend its whole life being or feeling stupid. Who said that? It's Albert Einstein. I had to read it a couple of times to really grasp its full meaning. I realized I was the fish. It got me thinking that I had been judging myself by the wrong standards instead of swimming like a fish. What it was naturally made to do, to swim. I was trying to climb trees. Instead of developing and walking in the ability God has given me, I was looking at the gifts He had given others and feeling bad about myself because I wasn't up to par. Have you ever done this? I think we all do. Have you ever tried to match up with what others are doing? But when it doesn't exactly work out, you are left feeling worthless, useless, or even stupid? So just because you aren't good at something that someone else excels in, doesn't mean that you aren't good at anything. God has made you good at something. So don't judge yourself by what others can do compared with what you cannot do. Learn to see yourself the way God sees you. Find what God made you good at and do it well. Think of all the ways your gift can make a difference in the world. Are you good at encouraging? Someone's life can be changed by a simple word or smile that you may give them. Is your gift teaching? It can be music, arts, anything. Something you teach someone today can greatly impact the future. Never trick yourself into believing that what you have to offer is too small to be used by God. What seems small to us can be life or even world-changing to someone else. As musicians, we feel that once in a while that we tend to, imitate other people because we feel like they are better. But sometimes we need to realize that you are you. God made us unique. That we need to erase those negative thoughts in our head. That we need to be that person. That we need to be in competition with that person. Because God made you. All right? Same as music. The way you sing. God has given you this certain voice in your art. God gave you this creative mind to do unique stuff, right? It took me some time to realize that. Before, when I was younger, I tend to imitate Lea Salonga or even Regine at some songs, but that's not me. But then when I grew older, I said, oh, I have something that no one else has. And I need to give this to the world. So since the pandemic happened last year, God showed to me, hey, you need to do this. So I came up with this YouTube channel that I was able to hone my talent more virtually. And I was able to even ask some friends join me to sing. And that's something different. That's something uniquely me. So my challenge for you guys is to find yourself. Find who you are. Hone your talent. Use it and do it well. So, I just want you to know that you're not alone. We have these bad days. A day when we feel like we're not good enough or nothing we do matters. But I want to encourage you, when those days come, ask yourself this. Am I trying to climb a tree that is made for someone else? Or swim in the ocean that God has made just for me? If you're a fish trying to climb someone else's tree, take a step back and remember, God made you good at something. Look at your life. What are you good at? There is something, whether you think there is or not. You just have to find it and do it. And lastly, do it well. I want to end this message with the chorus of the song that I wrote years ago in my school. Dear Lord, use me to sing for your great glory. Father, use me according to your plan. It's in your hands. I'll do the best I can. So imagine that it was years ago when I did that song, but it has a great impact on me until now. So my prayer for you today is that you realize that you have something good in you, and that you will be able to find what you're good at, and that you will do the best of your ability to use it for God's glory. So yes, thank you so much again for inviting me to speak, and I hope and pray that you're inspired by this. Be you, my friend. God bless you.